Hello friends, my name is Arvind Kumar and today I am gonna show you how to build a piezoelectricity generator. Piezoelectricity is generated from piezo materials just like this plate. This is a basic piezo plate. The piezo plates are made of quartz crystal materials or they could be any form of crystal. The basic property of piezo plates is that whenever you apply a mechanical stress on the piezo plate like this, there's a potential difference is created between its ends and voltage or EMF is generated. But the generated EMF is not DC, it generates only AC. So in order to generate DC voltage through this AC supply current, we need to use this bridge rectifier circuit. So in this bridge rectifier circuit, we supply AC voltage over here. So this is the place for the piezo plates. This generates AC voltage, and passing through this bridge rectifier, it sends DC voltage as an output. So we're gonna build this circuit. So these are the materials required for the experiment. Number one, piezo plates, which I have shown just now, small diodes to convert AC into DC, connecting wires, capacitor, breadboard, and of course a multimeter to measure. This is the schematic diagram of the breadboard connection. In this manner we are going to connect the piezo plates and take the output voltage. So we are going to solder these two wires on its positive and negative sides. So this middle region is basically the positive side. So we're going to solder this. So we have soldered the plate with the wires. So now we have a positive end and a negative end. So let's come to the circuit. So first of all, let's try with one piezo plate. Are we unable to generate electricity or not? So this is a normal piezo plate. So positive and negative end soldered with wire, and as we can see here, I have connected one diode, a single diode, on the positive end. So it's just for the purpose of rectification, because the piezo plates generates AC voltage and you need to convert it into DC. So now I am connecting it into the multimeter ends. So now it's the experiment time. So let's apply some pressure on the plate and have a look at the output voltage, whether it's generating or not. So let me press it. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, I think there's some fault. Oh, it's disconnected. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so now this is the connection. And now look, whenever I'm applying pressure, so you can see here voltage is being generated 0.27, 0.3739, 0.97. It varies with the pressure you are applying on the piezo plate totally. Okay, so now the first part of the experiment is successful. Now we are able to generate voltage. So now we have completed our experiment with a single piezo plate, and now we are moving towards a very complex circuit. Actually circuit is not complex, but we are using about 6 piezo plates for the generation. So basically the circuit we are drawing is this circuit. There are actually, here I have made only 4 piezo plates. So the 4 piezo plates, all the positive ends of the piezo plates are connected to a single column, and all the negative ends of the piezo plate is connected to another column. So and this this end is taken towards this particular end of the rectifier diode, bridge rectifier, sorry, and the negative is connected to another opposite end of the bridge rectifier, just as per this diagram. Bridge rectifier, this is the common positive end terminal, and this is the common negative end terminal, and this is the small rectifier bridge which we have made. So, and this is the capacitor which we are using to store the charge we have generated, or the energy we have generated. So let's perform the experiment. Okay, so, and according to the bridge diagram, at these two ends, this end and this end, we are connecting a capacitor parallel to both the end, and finally we are getting output voltage. So this and this is the basic end from which we are getting the output voltage. So, and this is, and now we are connecting the multimeter across the capacitor end. So first of all, let me show you without a capacitor. Means now the charge would not be stored, just only the generation, that how much it can generate with a single press. So let's press these. Okay, so I'm pressing all of them, and now you can see the voltage we have generated is 3 volt, 4 volt, 3.4, 5 volt, 6 volt. It's varying as according to the pressure we are applying on the plates. Okay, see, this voltage is not very less. So now we're gonna perform the experiment using this capacitor. This capacitor is 25 volt and 100 microfarad. Actually, you can use any kind of capacitor with any specification you can use. It's just for the observation purpose. So just be careful with the ends of the capacitor. The positive end, this is the positive end, and the positive end should always be connected with this end, this side, and the negative end with this side. So as the same I have performed connected here. The positive end I have connected to this, and the negative end I have connected to this. Yes, and it's done. And the other, and the output end, these two output ends is connected to the multimeter. So these two output ends, these two output ends are connected to the multimeter. So now we are applying the physical stress on the piezo plate, and now let's look at the observations. So, oh man, it's difficult to hold it. Come on. Okay, so look, whenever I'm applying pressure on it, see, look, the charge is increasing. 0.9, 1.0, 1.14, 1.39, 1.4, 1.5, 6, and it keeps on increasing and increasing and increasing. As the pressure is applied on the plates, the charge is increasing. That means the capacitor is charging. So according to this experiment, we are charging here the capacitor, but when we place a battery, means Android phone battery or a mobile phone battery, we can also charge those batteries. with just a single booster or DC to DC converter circuit. First of So with this the experiment ends. So when in this video I've shown you how to generate piezoelectricity of your own with just simple piezo plates. See, you can see here the capacitor is discharging. The capacitor voltage is discharging with time. Okay.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos regarding electrical engineering. Thank you.